It's been an extraordinary first 4 months of 2020. The global COVID-19 pandemic has strained healthcare systems, halted travel and tourism, disrupted supply chains, and cost lives and jobs. The number of cases continues to grow exponentially around the world. From where we stand, we see occasional fear, unease, and anxiety. But they have been met equally with large doses of courage, genuine care, concern, and solidarity. We have experienced an outpouring of support from donors and partners alike. Corporate organizations are donating funds, supplies, masks, hand sanitizers, and disinfectants, which will come in useful in our fight against COVID-19. Many of you have donated generously to our appeal for funds to deliver COVID-19 relief to Singaporeans and abroad. Thank you for your generosity. Above all, thank you for your trust in Singapore Red Cross. I am proud to report that our Team Red Cross spirit has remained high, in spite of the intensified work against the backdrop of a constantly evolving situation. The period is particularly challenging for the most vulnerable among us. We have seen a sharp increase in requests for help from lower income families whose breadwinners face the bleak prospect of losing their livelihoods. We have made the decision to increase the number of households receiving FoodAid in the upcoming cycle. We have also set aside discretionary fund to help them with their most pressing financial needs. Reaching out beyond our regular beneficiaries, the Singapore Red Cross will continue to receive new referrals, particularly from social service agencies that have suspended their services. As I speak, my colleagues and volunteers are hard at work, coordinating both the local and international COVID-19 response of Singapore Red Cross. We have been whitelisted by the National Council of Social Service to continue with the essential services to ensure the vulnerable get support during the circuit breaker. And among these programs are our FoodAid drop-offs at doorsteps of families in need, our medical chaperone and transporter service for patients with conditions that need medical and therapy attention, elder aid cases that are deemed critical. We have had to step in to help senior move between homes, get batteries for hearing aids, replenish insulin jabs for a diabetic, and tend to many such special needs. To add to our normal FoodAid program, we will also be distributing 1,000 care packages to seniors who live alone. As they are already on board our services such as elder aid, transport aid, and home monitoring and elder care services, we have a good relationship with them and a good sense of their varied needs. This closeness is especially important during this time when home visits and day activity centers are suspended. Our befrienders call them regularly, checking on their well-being, making sure they are all right. The care packages will be carefully curated and customized for each elderly beneficiary in consideration of their most immediate and essential needs. They comprise a mixture of food, medical, hygiene, and household items. As the outbreak has widened, we have made special delivery of masks and sanitizers to dormitories of migrant workers across several tranches, working alongside credible partners and supporting ground-up initiatives. We will continue to do so as one united Singapore. While the rest of us stay home to reduce the spread of COVID-19, over 100 of our youth and adult volunteers press on with important community initiatives such as Free Mask SG and Buka Puasa. They were all smiles albeit with masks on their faces, sanitized hands, and safe distancing. Meanwhile, we continue our essential services. The Red Cross Home for the Disabled, a home to 100 persons with severe disabilities, continues to fully function. We have had to make many adjustments to safeguard our residents who are more vulnerable than others. During this period, our employees have had to stay apart from their family at designated sites at hotels to reduce the exposure to the community. Behind the scenes, our staff and volunteers toil quietly, making sacrifices to protect and care for our beneficiaries, and they will continue to do so even as the circuit breaker comes to an end. Because in the Red Cross Red Crescent family, we consider a community, we consider everyone, regardless of ethnicity or beliefs, social status or upbringing. We stand for one cause: humanity. To each and every donor and volunteer, thank you for standing by us during these times. On behalf of all our beneficiaries, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. Continue to work with us, continue to stand with us for humanity. Thank you.